demonstrate. Let me make this video appropriate. Let's see here. Bam! And there we go. Right in your face. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Alright. We've got some leaks on Spider-Man PS4 2. Or I guess you could call it Spider-Man PS5 2? Spider-Man 2 PS5. Spider-Man PS5 2. Spider-Man 2 on PS5. There we go. Alright, so it says here, a new leak reportedly offers the first details about the story, the villains, and the mechanics set to feature in the follow-up to Marvel's Spider-Man. The leak remains unsubstantiated, but the reported details appear to fall in line with what we could expect from a sequel. Bullet point 1. A Marvel's Spider-Man 2 leak surfaced online today. Bullet point 2, developer Insomniac Games will allegedly announce this game this summer in line for a holiday 2021 release on PlayStation 5. The leak reportedly offers the first details of the story, villains, and mechanics to feature in the sequel. A new leak has surfaced with alleged insights into what Insomniac Games may be planning for a sequel to Marvel's Spider-Man, the hugely successful PlayStation 4 exclusive. Yes, I absolutely loved it, can't lie. As things go, the leak comes from a Reddit post. Consequently, take it all with a pinch of salt. The leak claims, "Why do you believe all the rumors?" I don't believe them. I'm reporting on them. Variety didn't see it. Okay. The leak claims Insomniac Games is aiming to reveal Marvel's Spider-Man 2 this summer. A PlayStation 5 release is then on the cards for holiday 2021, more than likely in September to match the release window of the original. The game will retain the single-player roots of the first one with no online co-op. The action will shift to Brooklyn and Queens rather than Manhattan. Okay. Set in the winter, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 story allegedly starts approximately 5 to 6 months from where we left off. Protagonist Peter Parker has shacked up with MJ, but she's away for the first act of the game. He's left mourning the death of his Aunt May. Forgot about that. In tandem, Oscorp is up to no good again, trying to create a super soldier. Things go awry, botched DNA cloning spawns a horde of new villains. Among them we have Harry Osborn morph into a Venom-like character, while Carnage and Mysterio also make an appearance. Okay. I wish Eddie Brock Venom was in this, but let's see what they do. Eddie Brock is also in the game, but with Osborn picking up the mantle of Venom, it's not clear how the dynamic will work. Yeah. Okay. Like in the original, Miles, Spider-Man would be a successor, has playable segments. This time around, Insomniac may let players roam the city as Miles, rather than stick to the linear set pieces of the first Spider-Man. The leak says players will be able to swap between the characters in certain situations. Yeah. And I don't want to play as MJ because those parts sucked. I mean, those parts sucked. I know in, Batman, you got to play as Catwoman, but that's different. She's a quote-unquote supervillain with powers and anything. Unless you're going to give her powers, I don't feel like sneaking around like a reporter. The leaker suggests Insomniac is reworking the web swinging mechanics entirely. Damn it, I just got used to those, man. There will be 3 distinct modes: realistic, arcade, and hybrid, which has varying degrees of realism. Well, I'll pick the most realistic, whichever one that is. I guess it's going to be realistic. They've, now it says here, highlighted, they've gone all out on the animation tech this time. So we won't see the same animation as much. More variety. Not only are they bringing the animations from the PS4 over for the Swing releases, they're adding many, many, many more. They have like 2 animators devoted completely and solely to the web release animations throughout the entire development cycle. Cool. So you remember when we used to swing before, it got kind of monotonous. It was like, all right, yeah, I've seen that before. So it just looked very, you know, this is the same shit over and over again. It felt like sometimes. But now it's going to be like, wow, it's real. It's going to have the various differences of one swing to another like a normal human would have. So that's what I'm getting from it. While neither Sony nor Somniac Games have officially announced the sequel, it's more of a case of, it's not a case of, you know, if, it's when. Critics and players alike praised Marvel's Spider-Man for its expansive, yes, we did. Alright, so that's it. That's it. I don't mind this story being changed sometimes as long as it's done in a way that's favorable and that works for me. You know what I mean? That's enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the idea of Venom right now. I personally would like it to be Eddie, but we'll see what they do. It might work and, you know, be worth it. And just like, okay. But I really don't want it to be Harry. I would prefer it be Eddie. I really, really would prefer it be Eddie. I really would. So, whatever. Y'all let me know. I like the fact that they're reworking the swinging mechanics. You know, anything to make it more realistic, I'm going to enjoy. I've never liked Carnage. I know a lot of people do. I've never liked him, so it doesn't matter to me. Excuse me. Mysterio, they could make some really cool effects with Mysterio in this. So I'm actually looking more forward to Mysterio than Carnage. But yeah, I really enjoyed the Spider-Verse movie. So who knows? Playing with Miles, if they would give him a substantial side character plot thing to do, it might be really cool to play with him. So I'm looking forward to it. It's one of my favorite games of all time. You know, so let's get it. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed my reaction to this news, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers!